Welcome to the Turtle Club. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
The Turtle Club is here. We got Alan with us again.
Alan.
Turtley Tods all together.
It's the turtliest totet you've ever done seen, motherfucker.
He's right.
All right, we're not doing this.
He's right.
That's still who we are.
I don't know.
Hello.
Oh shit! I don't know how many watches I have. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, you figure that shit out. Hey, everybody. This is the Turtle Club podcast. Our whole thing is that we pick, every year we pick a movie to watch way too many times, minimum once a week. Last year we did Master of Disguise. This year we did Kangaroo Jack 2003. My name is Eli, and how many viewings do I have? I have 61 viewings.
Hey, that's actually a decently low number.
Damn.
Yeah, I stuck to the minimum this month. Dave?
Alan, go. You first.
My name is Alan, and I have watched Kangaroo Jack a measly 34 times this year.
That's not bad. That's pretty
Still very welcoming.
Yeah,
at the low
for those
number.
that don't know, Alan is like a repeating guest this year and a future permanent addition.
good. No, he's a permanent host as of right now. This is his first permanent episode.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Well, I'm saying that he has been. That's why he doesn't have as many viewings as we do.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we're still
4
insane.
months, 30, whatever it is. What was it, 34?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, you go.
My name's Dave. I've seen Kangaroo Jack 2003 85 times.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mamma
Hey guys.
mia.
I watched twice
Hey,
today.
hey, shut up. Hey guys, I'm Michael.
Mamma mia.
I've seen it 87 times, baby.
Wow, really trying to catch
I
up.
took the lead. I think this is the first time someone has overtaken Dave for the lead this whole year, right?
I think
Yeah,
you guys
actually.
have made a mistake.
I don't think you're right.
I
don't think you're
okay.
right.
So
yeah, you might be wrong there, guy.
last month's episode was really depressing and sad, and we did a lot of self-loathing on it.
Yeah, but you
And
guys
I
also
don't regret
praised me
that.
a lot.
We did.
Yes,
praise
we
you a lot.
did. We brought up Alan quite a bit.
It was very nice. I needed
And
it.
I just also want to say we did not mean any of that.
My point was that like we were very much hating ourselves last month, and it was a short episode. It was very sad, very depressing.
Yeah.
We did a
but
lot of
it kinda
praising of
felt-
Alan,
Well,
and
kinda cathartic.
That's how you know people are depressed.
this month isn't going to be like that. I'm not embarrassed by last month. I thought it was very cathartic, but I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I kind of felt just good doing it, like a little peek behind the curtain deal.
I enjoyed the episode.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was talking to Dave and Eli.
All right.
Yeah,
I made an announcement, I don't know when, maybe last episode, maybe before that I wasn't going for the 100 anymore, and I'm doing the 100 now, so I'm
let's
getting there.
go, Michael. Get in the
Yeah.
Hondo.
Yeah, but Dave, can we agree not to do more than 100?
Mikey Hondy. I mean, I'm gonna get there first, so I guess I don't know. Do you want to do like a punishment thing
No.
for you?
What
You
the
guys
fuck are
have
you talking
punished yourselves
There was no
enough.
punishment, none of this.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
The
Not
fuck are you
doing
talking about?
punishment.
No, listen. I'm saying let's just agree to get to 100 and stop, both of us.
Like cross
I
the
mean,
finish
oh
line
my
holding
God, yeah.
hands.
The fuck is wrong with this guy, man? Jesus.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't really touch people like him.
You know, that's
so how
not
are
very
we feeling
Christ-like.
mentally, everybody?
No Italians.
I'm stop it. I'm doing all right. It's like it's like I realized how close we were, and it was like, and I realized how many watches I had, and I was like, I could crank it out in the last 2 months.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
Bad. It's not as bad as it feels.
Like knowing that we were near the end, I was like, you know what, I can crank this movie out.
Yeah.
And we also should say to our audience that this is our last full episode this year.
Yeah, we'll have an epilogue at the end of the year to update on how many watches we ended with.
Yeah.
But
we want to make it easy on ourselves to start the next season. We don't want another miserable year like we've had. So we're just taking everything as easy as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Does that make sense to
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah, well, they can't answer us, Eli. So,
Well, no, fuck off.
I gotta
They
get,
can.
what? You gotta get 13. I gotta get 15 watches in this month. That's. I mean, it sucks, but it's not. Terrible.
I don't know how you guys are doing it. Honestly,
I mean, the movie sucks ass.
I
just see,
almost cried yesterday knowing that I didn't have to watch this again. And I wasn't going to say that because I feel bad, but I almost cried yesterday when the movie was over because it felt like I was getting out of jail.
Yeah.
And and because this is our last real episode, the watches for December are not 100% necessary. We did.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you
for you. Yeah, for you. They're not necessary for someone like you.
Yeah, Michael and I, being top of the podcast, getting emos emails.
You guys can talk to. I won.
No. We're podcast. No, it's okay. We watched it more than you. You won.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
the
podcast
you are the
elite
one
over
who
here.
fucked yourselves over.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
Boys.
Yes.
I joined the podcast, so you all won.
You know what?
Double face.
Oh no, double face.
I mean, I forgot about double face, and that laugh brought me back, man. That was.
You can't forget about me. I'm
so
the most
funny.
humble member of the pod.
Most humble.
Honestly, that might be right.
What's funny about that is that we talked to Doubleface and Alan back in September, and it feels like it's been years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an oddly long
been a
amount of time
while.
for a short amount of time.
I have this movie just keeps happening, and I want to die. I'll go into my notes if that's okay. Are we good with starting with notes?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. You get started.
So I watched it the minimum amount of times, and because we recorded a little bit late, that's only 3 watches since last episode.
Oh,
And
wow.
these 3 have had a crazy different emotions associated every single time. So
Okay.
I took a lot of notes because I wanted to actually come with some things to talk about this month. But first thing I want to talk about is that in my 3 viewings, the first viewing was misery. I was depressed. I was sad.
Yeah.
I just didn't the movie. I watched the movie from beginning to end. Barely looked at my phone. I saw the whole thing happen. I registered everything that was happening, but I didn't really watch it, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
My body and
experience
mind
it.
were present, but my soul wasn't.
Yeah, it becomes just a void happening in front of you.
Yeah, that is basically I went catatonic for a little bit.
Yeah.
Cat in the Hatatonic.
Oh!
Oh, that the 20-year anniversary happened for that the other day. Congratulations, Alan.
Alan, did you watch?
Congrats, Alan.
God, no. You texted me when it happened, and I just
Oh, hey.
It was like a traumatic memory just spiked.
Yeah, dude. I still have a Cat in the Hat painting in my room, and I don't know why I still have it up.
Wow.
It's like when your friends on when Facebook tells you hey, you know that relative that you hate and you don't talk to anymore? It's their birthday.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. But so my first viewing was misery. My second viewing, I don't want to call it fun, because that's not the right word.
Fun.
Did you do anything special for it?
No, I didn't do any gimmicks this month.
Okay.
It's just 3 just vanilla fucking just doing it, viewings happening. Nothing crazy. But the second viewing, for some reason, something I don't know if it's something snapped in my brain, or I just something happened. Where at the beginning, during the beach scene, I was enjoying myself, and and I was like, why? What are these weird feelings I'm having right now? And I realized that I'm at the stage where I'm looking past the story that the movie is trying to present to me, and I'm just looking at the scenes. I am looking at the people on the beach.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm looking at the extras, and I started to think about it. I was an extra for television for a little bit. That I had a small stint. I was on Netflix's Daredevil 3 times.
Listen, Eli loves to talk about. Eli loves to talk about this. Eli loves to talk about this.
I'm a big famous person. I'm on Daredevil season 2. No big deal.
Really?
But,
no big deal.
Because of that, I know that extras, even in the smallest productions, because of union rules, have to get at least $100 a day each.
Was that true back in 2003?
Yes, I looked it up, and that union rule was negotiated in the late 90s. And that they're not called background extras anymore, by the way. They're called background artists or talent.
All right. Well, that's a little pretentious.
And that's
that was negotiated in that union.
That seems like so like lip servicey. Like
literally, it's like I'm sure they're like, okay, we'll instead of paying you $120 a day, how about $100 and we call you background artists.
Yeah, and they're like, all right.
They're like, all right, good deal.
You're gonna impress all your friends with your resume.
Yeah.
So, how many people do you reckon are on that beach?
100.
Being conservative, I said probably 70 to 100.
Yeah.
So minimum, that's $7,000 right there. Just those people being there. That's $7,000 worth of people we are looking at.
Do we know the budget for this?
The budget for this movie, when it was initially shot as an R-rated comedy, was around $20 million.
Yeah.
But then the budget ballooned up to $65 million when they reshot it.
Okay.
Huh.
Which is huge. $20 million is still a pretty big budget for a movie like this.
Yeah. Especially this.
Yeah. But $60 million's insane, honestly.
That's fucked up. It's crazy. And the fact that it made money is insane. Because of the king.
It only made $20 million or something, didn't it?
But it didn't lose money. That was the whole point.
But the fact that it
worldwide box office gross is $88 million.
Yeah.
Oh my
88.9 though.
It's we've talked about that before, and it's still just weird to think of.
Why? This movie did not lose money.
That's why it got a sequel, an animated sequel.
Yes. So I just started watching
DVD
extras and scenes for this watching. It became, again, not a gimmick on purpose. It just kind of what happened to me. That's what my brain did.
Yeah.
And I was having a lot of fun because this is new. This is something I haven't really paid close attention to ever. I had so much fun in the scene where Sal is yelling at them, after the big the police chase scene. All of the people in that room, there are way too many people in that room. First of all,
yeah.
Have you thought about that? How every shot there's 3 or 4 Italian men standing behind him.
Listen, I know I'm the only. Alan, are you Italian?
Yep.
Yeah. Listen, Alan, I understand. Italian men love standing in
don't include
small, cramped. Okay, then I understand. Italian men like standing in small, cramped rooms in leather jackets. That's what we like doing.
And it's wild. There are so many people. Honestly, I think there might be 15 guys in that room as well as the main characters. And it's so funny because if you watch them, every single one of them is giving the exact same performance. They have a serious face on, and they're nodding along with Sal.
That's what Italians love to do.
That's what we do, Eli.
Every single one of them. They're going yeah.
I'm nodding along to you right now.
Oh, it wasn't until you said it that I realized I was also nodding along.
Yeah.
I got a rhythm. I thought that is so funny. Michael, you're watching The Sopranos right now. Pay attention to that. Do they all nod?
How many Italians are not?
Listen, if you don't get it, you don't get it. I don't know what to tell you. It's part of our culture, man.
I'm not even hating. I just think it's funny to watch.
We all know that classic problematic joke, right? Of how do you silence an Italian?
What? How?
You put their hands in their pockets.
Oh, right.
That's a good one, actually.
The classic discrimination we faced.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It doesn't
Italian
matter.
Defamation League is going to hear about this.
Yeah, this is anti-Italian discrimination. All right.
Can we veer off into an anti-Italian anecdote real quick?
Yeah, please, actually.
Please, yeah.
So my family's very Italian, and near me, I live near the town of Lawrence, and used to be a huge Italian population in Lawrence. And one of my uncles, Mike, because of course I have like 8 Uncle Mikes, and because Italians are also not very
creative. Not creative.
Yes, thank you. And so he goes to a gelato place because Italians love gelato, and he finds a wallet in the parking lot, and he brings the wallet inside, and he goes, he's like, "Hey, I found a wallet in the parking lot. It's anyone's wallet," and it was the owner's. And the owner goes, "Oh my God, thank you so much for finding this." And he's like, "Hey, you know what? You get free gelato for life. Anytime you come in here, you get free gelato for the end of time." He's like, "Wow, that's so great. Thank you very much." And then they start talking, and they realize that they're both Italian, and then become best friends.
Yeah.
And the owner is like, "Oh, you're Italian." He's like, "That's great." He's like, "I'm Italian too." My great uncle is like, "Hey, he's like, that's great." He's like, "Where's your family from?" And he goes, "From Sicily." And he goes, "Oh, so you're not really Italian?" And he goes, "Fuck you, I am Italian."
Are you I'm
Italians?
My fucking family's from Sicily. What the fuck's
Then
wrong
you're
with
not a
that
real
guy?
Italian. You go.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
But then he just goes,
Wait.
"You're
Okay, now,
Sicilians are Italians. Get out of here. You're banned for the rest of your life." So he went from free gelato to banned for life in the matter of 2 minutes because Sicilians.
I have a similar
Italian.
story to that. This is so off topic. I'm sorry, everyone. My wife and I, for our honeymoon over the summer, went to Italy. I think I've talked about it on here.
Which one? The real Italy or the fake one?
Real Italy. We did Rome.
Euro Disney.
We did Rome, Florence, and Venice. And we were in a cooking class in Florence, and my wife has also a very Italian-sounding last name, like how I do. And
Is it because you're married and you have the same last name?
no. She hadn't taken my last name at that point yet. And
It's Gobble.
the guy was like, "Oh my God, your last name, where's your family from?" And she was like, "Oh, they're from like northern Italy, I'm not sure where." And he got so excited. He was like, "Yes, oh, so nice, so nice." And then he goes, "And you, where's your family from?" And I go, "From Sicily. I still have family over there." And he goes, "Oh, okay."
He's right,
Oh, shit.
Anyway, continue, Eli.
Yeah, there are a lot of Italians in this room. I'm watching that scene right now.
You're looking at it. Look how many people are like. Why is there so many people in that fucking scene? Like, what is this? Like, I feel like they put out an open casting call, like, "Hey, we need every Italian."
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They just put a sign out that said "Free Gabagool."
Yeah, honestly, I go in. I would go in.
They all showed
Just
up
like
wearing
a pile
suits
of meat
already.
with a sign
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. Well, they're already gangsters. They're Italians.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
They already
very, very
have
off
the
topic.
suits and
Have
guns.
you guys seen How To with John Wilson?
Yes.
No.
Oh, Alan, there's this great scene where he's like, "I need to learn how to make a risotto." So his strategy is to walk up to the first person who has an Italian flag hanging out of their window. And he goes, "Hey, can you teach me how to make risotto?" He's like, "Hell yeah, I can. Get in here." Complete stranger invites him in to make risotto.
It looked like good risotto, too, honestly.
No,
so.
yeah, he killed it.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, no, that scene is crazy. Like, there's so many people. And it's funny because, like, again, this movie kind of peaks early because, like, the rest of the movie, there's not that many, like, extras. Like, there's the airport, the airplane, and the bar. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And, like, that, and it kind of bums me out because none of them are as fun as the Italian guys.
No.
It's, so
This movie would be significantly better if it was more Italian, I think.
No, if they lean harder into the mafia stuff,
Yes.
I think that would be a
Yeah.
good thing.
Especially, like, I want to see Michael Shannon's character in an R-rated mob comedy.
Oh yeah, he could
Oh, yeah.
kill it as an R-rated mobster, I think.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon does a wonderful job in this, even with his problematic outbursts.
Yeah, he's Italian.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
So what do we do? We're very problematic
for it,
people.
And then my third
Hey,
viewing of the
reading.
month was just today. I just did it while I was working, by the way. So I got paid for it, so that's pretty cool. But I actually tried to sit down. I was like, you know what? Like, this is it. This is the last real episode of the year. I'm gonna come in here with stuff. Like, I'm gonna notice things that I haven't noticed, and it's not
luck.
gonna be a fucking
Good luck, buddy.
stretch. No,
Good luck.
it's
You
hard.
found
It was
dick all,
really difficult.
probably.
So a few things. One thing that I never really thought about, like, I knew this, but I never really thought about how insane it is. It's fucked up that Sal is taking 80% of the profits of the fucking hair salon.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
that's
might have
a
brought that up really, really early on. But yeah,
Well,
dude, it's like insane how much you take.
80%?
It's insane because then like, how are you paying your hairstylists? You know, like how are
Well,
you?
they say profit,
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I see
80%
what
of
you
the
mean.
profit. But like that's
not net.
crazy. Like,
That's still huge.
Well, yeah,
That
but
leaves
then
nothing.
when he goes to get the money, he just kind of grabs a random amount out of the register. That's definitely not that much.
He eyeballs 80%. He eyeballs it.
Well, like they also
He counts
said
to
it was-
4, then leaves 1. Counts to 4, then
Yeah.
leaves 1. That's what he does.
They also said it was like every week that they come in.
like
Yeah, dude,
Sal's
it's
goons come in every week and wipe out 80%
It
of the
just-
profits.
it's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a mob shakedown.
Yeah, that's even big for the mob, man. That would make John Gotti look like a fucking saint. Like that's
What
like
murders?
yeah.
For what? Okay, here's something I had never noticed before. The cop
Yeah.
cars are wrong. Those are not NYPD cop cars.
What are they?
I don't like. I assume Sydney because that's
What
where
are
they filmed this. But like in the movie, they're all like painted like a dark blue with white stripes. That is the exact opposite of NYPD.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up
NYPD
right
is,
now.
like, white with blue stripes. So they definitely have incorrect police cars here. Probably just Australian police cars, I assume. One of the cops made me laugh today when I was watching it. And again, maybe we've talked about this because I'm amazed that I had noticed this before. Maybe I just forgot. But right after Charlie and Lewis go down the chute to escape, and the police like come up the stairs, the cop that's like closest to the camera starts pointing his gun in the ceiling
Why?
like they're Spider-Men.
Well, where did they go? They might be Spider-Man.
Like, I don't know. I literally, like, I started laughing so hard at this today, and I really recommend you pay attention for it in your next 15 viewings. This cop
Yeah.
gets to the top of the stairs, and he looks like left to right with the gun, and then he starts aiming at the ceiling, and he's looking all around the ceiling with his gun pointed up.
What sheet is this?
This is right after Charlie and Lewis go down the chute.
I'm gonna pull that up too. Why does he?
So wait, he's just like looking up and around it? What?
Yeah, he's looking up at the ceiling with his gun, looking for Charlie and Lewis.
Yeah, he literally is.
You can also see lines of people in this cop chase scene just watching in the park.
Oh yeah.
Just a bunch of Australian people. Like, man, I'm sure this
Well,
movie
is the
will
city
represent
stuff
us
Australia
fairly.
too?
Yeah, all of it. All
Is
of it
it
shot in
all?
Australia. All the city stuff shot in Sydney.
Wow.
Because all the
okay.
cars are like American. They're the wheels on the left.
That's interesting. I wonder how much that was.
They had $60 million, so
That's true. I remember.
Yeah, look at that. He's
So
looking
like,
up.
I grew up around Cleveland, and they shot Spider-Man 3 there.
Oh hell yeah!
And,
Great movie.
Yeah.
wait, they
and
shot Spider-Man 3 in Cleveland?
Yeah, and it was a huge deal because they brought in a fuck ton of New York taxis and.
Oh, no, I think you're thinking of Avengers. They shot
No,
Avengers
no,
1
no.
there.
I'm talking about Spider-Man 3.
I didn't know that. That's what all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
They
and,
shot like Captain America as well.
Yeah, also Captain America 2. But no,
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, and they replaced like for a while, almost every fucking license plate in Cleveland was like New York yellow. And
Yeah.
if you guys know anything about Ohio, we have what we call party plates.
Oh
where
yeah.
If you get enough DUIs, instead of taking away your license, they just make your license plate
License it yellow.
And we
Yellow
call them
with
party
red
plates.
text.
So it created this very weird thing for like local police officers. It was like this is the only reason I remember this. It was like a big discussion point. And so like it is not unknown for people to like transport a fuck ton of cars for a movie shoot.
Interesting.
This is overseas though.
Huh.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is a lot, especially if you're going overseas with it all.
I don't know. Does Australia drive on the other side of the road?
Yeah, because they are.
Yeah, they're
he's
allowed-
on the
They're
other
British.
side in the Jeep.
They would hate to hear that.
That they're British.
British.
Yes.
I mean, since
They were
what was
fucking-
it?
yeah.
Since 1940. Yeah, it hasn't even been 100 years.
They don't like
Really?
that. They don't like
Damn.
that comparison.
Yeah, well, you're all fucking British, and if there's any of us Australian fans
Except for
listening, you're
you, who's
British.
unfortunately Sicilian.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, side comment.
I'm Canadian.
I found out who
Hell yeah,
one
me
of
too.
our number one podcast fan people were.
Really?
It's a friend of mine, but if you are any of the other people who are our number one fan on podcast, if you could email me, I'll have Dave Venmo you a few dollars. So
Yeah, and maybe a butt cheek pic. Just
maybe a
one.
butt cheek, just one cheek.
Yeah, like
Just one
whatever.
cheek.
Just one.
And our email is hold on, let me get it. Let me get it.
Okay.
The Turtle Club 69 at gmail.com.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
correct.
All right.
You
Whew.
nailed it, bud.
The
Anyway,
entire
please
year,
continue,
You finally
Eli.
got it.
Shut up. It's been like 2 years.
When they're in the Jeep at first and they have like the first Down Under montage and they're talking and Lewis turns to Charlie and goes, "What's eating you, man? Is it that lady on the airplane?" No, it's because your stepdad's gonna kill you. What do you mean? What's
Bro,
eating
but
you?
they don't know that.
Like, I like that. I don't know. I would.
I think it's pretty
that.
implied. And I think it's kind of implied that this, like, if they fuck this up, they're going to get killed.
Oh yeah, that's like you need to do the. It's the mission of absolution.
Yeah, and if they don't do it, they're going to get whacked. I think that's like
Yeah.
Right, like that's implied from
That's
Sal.
implication.
Yeah.
I think so. So that's a crazy thing for Lewis to ask Charlie.
Yes.
What's eating you, man? Is it that girl on the plane? And then the crazier part is that he's right.
Yeah.
Charlie's like, yeah, it is that girl. I'm never gonna get a girl, man.
Yeah,
And it's like, what?
I'll never have a girl scoop green stuff into a bag for me.
Like, I don't, like, that's fucking. Oh, that's dumb. Okay, when Lewis is looking through the phone book in the bar near the Dunnies, so he talks to Mr. Smith on the phone. Mr. Smith does his threat or whatever. He hangs up, and then Lewis looks around for a second, grabs a phone book, and starts going, kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo.
Yeah.
And he's looking for the kangaroo page. And I'd like to think that he wanted to call Jackie Legs.
From Canarsie?
Like
What does he have
Jackie
to do with
Legs.
this?
He goes to the kangaroo phone book page and just happens to find the ad for this fucking like expedition thing that Jesse's at.
It's just
But-
a whole page ad that just says, "I just got this dumbass's jacket. Come party."
Jackie Legs smoking a cigar. That's like the last of my new observations, really. Again, like
I see you kind of gave up 25 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, basically. This is a terrible movie. But there's a few things I want to address here.
Okay.
None of us ever read the R-rated script we found.
No. We actually got called out by that by a friend of ours recently, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that," and then we never did it.
Yeah, we really
Now we
cared
never
so
will.
little.
No, I'll read it this month. Let's read it this month. We'll talk about it on the epilogue. We have to do it.
I don't wanna.
All right, Dave and I are gonna read it.
Why are you trying to rope me in?
All right, I'll do it. I'll read it, and Alan, if you want to read it, you can too.
No.
Look, if you're trying to,
Just
Fine, I'll fuck you all. Okay, fine, fuck you all. I'm gonna fucking read it, and I'm fucking summarizing it on the fucking epilogue.
I'm gonna
Wow,
fucking read
Michael's
it. I'm gonna
finally
fucking
gonna have
summarize
something
it
to
on the
do on the
fucking
podcast.
epilogue.
Hey, guys, quick announcement real quick. Alan is no longer going to be a permanent host.
Hey, you got that damn right.
Yeah.
It's,
All right, what else you got, Eli?
well, okay, one thing that we've teased a couple times, and we were going to do it for our last guest, but they fucking flaked on us. I'm going to
Yeah,
try
Alan.
this kangaroo jerky.
Oh, hell, are you doing it right now? Right
Yeah.
now?
Opening it
Kangaroo
right now.
I
jerky is
forgot about
Hey,
pretty
that.
good.
Can you save some for Dave and I for Christmas?
I
How about
definitely
we just-
can. I'll here. I have some scissors. I'll just cut off the end.
All right, sweet.
That way. So I'm gonna
Gonna
try
some
some right
kangaroo
now
jerky.
for all you kind audience members.
I've
Well,
had kangaroo
I
jerky
do need
before.
to give a shout out to my wife who picked this up for me.
Yeah, and also shout out Nicole.
Shout out Nicole.
I do want to say I do think I said fuck Nicole on the last episode.
You did.
You said fuck Nicole like on a lot of episodes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Nicole never fucking emailed back, so obviously that bitch isn't listening.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what the hell,
everyone.
Nicole?
I wanted to apologize for being
Women.
rude. Nicole didn't. Yeah, she's probably shopping, man. She's just probably fucking shopping.
Yeah, dude, women do be shopping.
That is true.
While Eli's taking forever to do this, I just want to give a shout out to our email and our Twitter. Our email is the Turtle Club 69, and our Twitter is Turtle Club Pod. Is that right?
So I just yeah, Turtle Club Pod, the Turtle Club 69
Okay.
@gmail.com. So I just finished my first bite.
Now.
Yeah, thoughts?
It's weird. It's like
It's gamey.
It's like a less chewy like pork.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
It's kind of greasy.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, that's where I'm starting to get like a little more
it's
concerned,
okay.
if it
There's
is.
not whatever. Like, it's fine. I'm not going out of my way to have this every day, but I'm not like disgusted by this.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of gamey, right? It's like I've had it.
Yeah, gamey. That is.
I
a
had
good way of putting it.
kangaroo jerky. I've had bison jerky, and I've had alligator jerky.
I've had alligator.
I've had alligator jerky. I've had alligator before too, and just like a gumbo. It's so good.
I've never had just regular ass alligator.
Never had
Oh wait,
alligator.
or did I? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think I have.
but
I've eaten a lot of weird shit, and I was drunk for a while.
Chicken of the swamp.
And then chicken of the swamp. But I also I brought a prop. This is a really good visual bit. You guys are gonna love this because
Can't
this
wait.
is our last real episode. I am here to put my hand over a religious text, aka this Horrible Bosses DVD I found.
Horror Bosses 1 or 2?
One.
Okay.
And I'm going to swear to my religion, which is again Horrible Bosses DVD, that I will never watch this movie again.
Oh, Eli, wait, no, Eli, now, hold on.
I hate it.
Don't
No, wait, no, hold
don't
on.
say ever.
Eli, Dave is going to be in town for Christmas, and I think we should all watch it together.
I'd rather not.
One
my
last
God.
time. One last.
What a douchebag! What a
One last hurrah.
douche! Oh my
I'm swearing
god!
on my religion, and you guys are trying to make me turn.
Oh my! What
I'm
a
not
fucking
saying-
baby!
I'm just saying, like, get a
This guy's
better
such a little
religion.
bitch. Oh my god!
We're getting a tattoo. I don't like.
We're getting a tattoo. Yeah, I'm not gonna get one with you anymore. It's just gonna be Dave and I. Fake fan.
Don't rope me in.
We're watching it together. That eat promise is not real. We're gonna watch this movie together.
All right, we'll
I do
see.
wanna
We will
watch
see.
it.
If I end up taking it back, we'll discuss it on the epilogue. But we'll see.
Michael, do you want to sit next to me while we watch it and hold hands?
Well, that's tempting.
All right, Eli, what else you got?
That was the end of my notes. That was the big thing I wanted to discuss.
All right, Owl Dog Millionaire, you want to go?
Yes, I do. Thank you for calling me by my legal name.
Yeah.
Legal name and title.
It cost a lot of money to change your name to that. The judge didn't want to let me.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
big thing that changed for me this month is I started on anti-anxiety meds.
Fun.
Oh, good for you.
And thank you. And I've
Stand
stopped.
eventually well king.
Dude, I've never felt so good in my life.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like crazy.
Kevin, that
And-
really fucked you up, huh?
You know, dude, it's funny. So I've been dating a lady, and I've known her for quite some time.
Bragger.
Thank you. And I told her yesterday that I was like, oh yeah, like I'm doing I can't hang out. I have to watch Kangaroo Jack one more time. And she was like, why? And I was like, because I'm doing that podcast again where they watch it every week for a year and they want me to do it all next year. And she was so upset. And she was just like, she was like, I just feel like this is bad for your mental health and that you've come so far that like I don't want to see you have a hard time.
This is genuine concern.
It was
Right.
Okay, Alan, can I ask some follow-up questions?
yes.
What were her thoughts about us before this?
She did not like this at all.
Why?
So, all right. Well, because she knows that I like had a hell of a time with the Cat in the Hat, and that like when that was over, it like I was like a broken human being. But I told her, I was like, okay, here's a couple.
A lot going on there, though.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, here's a couple of things you have to understand. I was alone for 6 months, living in my mother's house in the pandemic, watching that movie. That's what broke me. Is like being stuck in the house. Like the first 6 months of the Cat in the Hat was all fun, and you could hear it in the episodes that it is like a blast that I'm having. I'm watching with different people all the time. It was a hoot. And then 6 months of watching it alone in my room, unable to leave the house, a fear of death. That's what breaks you. And it's like I'm no longer a touring comedian. I'm a poor person who lives in my mom's house, and if I stop watching The Cat in the Hat, I will have no money. It's like that's my only source of income is having to watch The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
I was like, that is what broke me. Is like this. I get together once a month with my boys, goof off on the movie. And like listening to October's episode yesterday, I was like, it got me excited and kind of reminded me why I enjoy doing this. It's like, oh yeah, it's hellish watching the movie, but then getting to do this, it's like very fun and like a very fun thing to do. And but it was funny that she was very concerned. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like a skeptic about it. I was like, "It's fine. You're just being a reason." She's a psychologist, so she's like.
Wow.
She's seeing like this is probably bad, and I was like, I know. Then she was like, well, why are you doing it? And I was like, what? You know, I don't know.
Why do we do anything in this life?
I don't know.
Tell her we get money from it. That's what you should tell her.
Don't lie. We didn't get that $500 for the ASMR bit yet.
Man. So, but she came around on it, and she'll come around. She'll come around She'll come around because she'll see that this won't break me because we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Has she listened to any of the podcasts?
No, and I hope she doesn't listen to this one. Where I say that she didn't want me to do this.
I would be so interested to know her opinion on this. That is so fascinating. Like,
she'd hear the shit you and I say back and forth and be like, this is bad. What is happening?
What do you mean? What's bad about it?
We're so rude to each other.
Oh my god, dude, you haven't heard the fucking half of it. What are you talking about?
What's happening he is. He can't be that
You would
mean.
listen to the last episode where Dave showed us his fucking little special project. And hear the last 10 minutes of that and be like, you guys, this is not well.
His little special project.
You're just bullying that poor autistic person.
Honestly,
Yeah, Dave is neurodivergent and a minor, okay?
Yeah, what the
And a minor.
Dave's the oldest one here.
But mentally.
Yeah, listen. I think she should listen to it. And listen, I am not mean, all right? Everyone knows I'm fucking around.
Oh my
all right?
gosh.
Uh-huh.
Well, now everyone knows
Italian.
you're Sicilian, so it's like you're clearly just mean.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm not fucking mean.
You're overcompensating being mean to try and show off being Italian.
Dude, I'm fucking... Okay, I'm not mean. Everyone knows I love them. I make it very clear to the people in my life that I love them. I'm just gonna fucking make fun of them. That's okay. Yeah, double face gets it. Double face gets what I'm saying.
If Michael's not mean, then I'm not jerking off right now.
Oh my god.
No, double face don't get us canceled. We just go
Right, thank God double face is not jerking off right now.
Thank God.
Oh my
Those are
god.
not
a
jerk
curtain
off
around him or
sounds.
something. Or what happens?
That was awful.
That's the sound he makes when he eats raw fish like Gollum.
Yeah.
But so that was funny that I had to like justify like, no, this is like a fun thing I do. She's like, do you like watching that movie? I'm like, no, it's like the worst.
Yeah.
Kinda crappy.
But so with starting new meds and stuff, I'm now completely sober. So like no weed, no anything. And
Wow.
it sucks watching this stone sober.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it just never ends. There's no escape. There's no like, there's no
end.
Yeah, it was so hard to watch this movie for a month stone sober. It was hard.
Yeah.
This movie sucks so much.
Real
I hate
quick,
it.
do you have a least favorite part? Does everyone here have a least favorite part?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the uncomfortable fucking
Waterfall scene?
Waterfall scene, man.
Same
That
Water
thing.
scene.
I can't do. Every single time I watch the movie, it gives me chills. It's so cringy.
That part,
It's like aggressive cringe.
Yeah, I hate that. It's the worst.
I agree. For me, it's the waterfall is the worst scene, but the scene that I think gets me the maddest is the last 10 minutes.
yep. Oh, yeah.
Where it has 5 endings.
Oh,
It won't end.
yeah.
Yeah.
It won't end.
Dude, Master of Disguise is like that too, but it was better. I feel like.
Well, Master of Disguise in this had bad pacing, but for very different reasons.
At least, but Master of Disguise kept moving always.
It didn't really, though. It kind of sat in its own filth every scene.
No, I think the second half of Master of Disguise
is much better.
much faster. I think
Much
that
better.
helped.
Once he's in the
Turtle Club
costumes,
scene.
to Turtle Club on, it's like a turning point, man. You get to
All right, I'll give you
get
that.
to
Yeah.
you
And we
Mr.
talked about
Peru.
But I think that's
I
what
miss
helped
Mr.
us with that
Peru.
movie. I
I
think maybe
know.
that's why we think so fondly of it, is because by the time it ends, we're like, all right, that was pretty quick. The ending is the part that fucking drags on the longest. So you leave it feeling the worst.
I
We're gonna
had
feel.
20 extra endings.
I had the funniest moment with the Mr. Peru scene recently. That song came on. If you can picture the song in Mr. Peru, that scene.
Yeah.
That song came
is
on.
it?
It's like come on to better get it to the
Oh, okay.
no,
It is,
yeah.
okay.
And I said the song, I started laughing, and they're like, what? And I was like, you know this song? And they were like, no, what is this song? And I went, oh. They're like, you know this song? I was like, yeah. And they're like, why? And I was like, it's because I watched Master of Disguise 100 times in a year. I know, but it's not, I don't think that's a super well-known song.
I have a hard
Well,
time judging what's super well known with music. I'm too much
Yeah.
like a fucking weirdo.
I feel like that's a well-known song.
Not for people my age.
No, I mean, it's definitely a generation back that it was, super popular, but...
I'm listening
Yeah.
to it the second we're done here.
Yeah.
That's so funny how this is because Michael, you especially don't talk about the fact that you do a podcast.
No,
Yeah.
it's cringe.
Yeah, you're very kind of separated from that.
Cringe.
I
Coward.
will talk about it if it comes up naturally.
You bring it up. All right.
I bring it up when
I-
you're around because I think it's funny how much you hate it.
I bring
no,
it up
in
because
real
I think
life,
it's really
oftentimes I will never bring it up, but sometimes when it becomes relevant to a conversation that people know I will not be afraid to mention it. Like, oh, by the way, also this story only works if I mention that I watched Kangaroo Jack 60 times this year.
Yeah.
But Dave, do you still openly talk about it?
Yeah, I still talk about it. I mean, I think it's a funny thing to just mention to people.
Alan, do you have any shame for this?
No, not until she installed some in me recently.
More
It
fear
did-
for
it-
your own mental health.
It did feel like I had to admit it to her that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But it's I understand her concern because the Cat in the Hat did leave me in a very dark place. And it's so hard to talk about it and be like, well, the Cat in the Hat thing I did, it's that hurt a lot. And it's oh, it's because you're an idiot for fucking doing it. But it is a lot of that was it was the pandemic. It was being stuck inside. It was getting my whole life stripped away, but still I felt like a dog getting my nose rubbed in it for having to watch it
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
Do you guys know that joke format where they're in a confessional and it's Father, today I thought about licking a baby. He's okay, not a sin but still weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it feels. I watched Kangaroo Jack 60 times this year. Please forgive me, Father. It's again, not a sin. Very strange though.
But I talk about this stuff because I'm at a point in my life where I'm slowly becoming less of like I'm not an active comedian anymore, and now I just like work in manufacturing. But it is still, people know me as like that weird guy that does comedy, and like people
You
around
do comedy. You still do comedy though sometimes.
Not really.
Didn't you just do that show a few months back, or that festival?
That was a few months back.
Yeah.
But that was really like all I've done. I used to be out like, it used to be like a 5 or 6 days a week thing. And, you know, like 2019, I was traveling a lot of that year doing shows like all over the place and doing festivals.
Yeah.
Now I'm just the weird guy at work. But people at work did find my stuff on Spotify. And like I had one of the engineers at work like quote one of my jokes at me. And it really caught me off guard. I was just like, holy shit, you listen to all of that.
Does he know about all the Cat in the Hat stuff?
No.
So
I have.
How connected is all of that? I guess.
How so?
Like Alan, like
you know,
if they found your podcast, which is plug it.
Oh, give me attention or give me death.
There.
Yeah.
If they found that, could they easily find the Cat in the Hat stuff?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
that's like, you want to talk about like, Eli mentioned that last month that he felt like he had a low form PTSD from this.
Yeah.
When I was trying to do a recap of the Cat in the Hat stuff from my podcast, and when it got to the episode where I had to enter the pandemic episodes, I had a full on like breakdown. And I was like, and I could not go back and listen to him anymore. And that's why I have not posted an episode for like a year now. That shit hurt.
I mean, fuck yeah! I can only imagine, man.
Rock bottom.
It was like, man, it was just like such a cosmic poop of like on my 30th birthday, the world shut down and it was like, you're no longer a touring comedian. You just live at your mom's. And if you want to have any semblance of what your life used to be, you better keep watching The Cat in the Hat for another 6 months. And then when that was over, I like didn't know who I was anymore.
And then we saved you.
Honestly, yes. I hate
Me
to
specifically.
Eli really saved me.
Me specifically.
Back the fuck up, you Sicilian douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoever that rando on Twitter was that linked
that was
us to
my
you.
old roommate.
He knew.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one. He's one of the Dirt Men.
The Dirt Man. I love that Dirt Man thing. I listened to it twice.
Thank you. That's like one of my most proud things I've done is that album. I felt like it came out good. I felt like the environments in the songs are in the sketches are like very real feeling. It feels like you're outside. It feels like you're in those scenes. I was very proud of all that.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. But yeah, so Kangaroo Jack. So this all feels very different from the Cat in the Hat stuff because that had a lot of like emotional tolls attached to it. This was just like once a week for the last month. I just stared at a TV and thought about how much I hate Jerry O'Connell. He's like one of my least favorite people.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty rough.
I had to remind myself that I like Anthony Anderson because I hate him in this movie. I don't think I like him when he's being cute and funny. Have you guys seen The Wire?
No,
yeah,
actually.
I've seen not all of The Wire, but I've seen a good amount.
He's in, I think, 1 or 2 seasons of The Wire. No, I'm
Is he
sorry,
good?
not The Wire, The Shield. The Shield.
Oh no, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't
yeah.
remember that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in.
That's the
He's
cop
in
one, right?
Yeah, it's way better than it looked like it would be.
He's a cop in Scream 4, and he's really good.
He's really good.
He is, yeah. But like that's the thing. I'm watching this and I'm like, I fucking hate this guy so much.
I love
But then
him
I
in
was like,
Scary Movie.
Yes,
Yep.
he's got one of my favorite lines in Scary Movie 3. Where I found their weakness. Without their heads,
With the heads, yeah, we quote that all the time. Without their heads, they're useless.
They're useless without their heads.
But like the scene of them in the Jeep doing like the beatbox, that scene sucks so bad.
It's
When they
sucks.
just keep saying like, I'm living in the land down under.
Down under.
Oh, dude, and then it gets worse because like it does the beatbox and then plays Land Down Under, but you still have the beatbox under Land Down Under.
Yes.
And they say they do the land down under line twice while the song moves on to the next line.
Yes.
And it's just like, so they're singing different words in the song and they're beatboxing. It is just like a shit
Those
show.
dogs
I
are
hate
shit.
it. I hate it so fucking much.
It's sad.
Sorry, I'm starting to sound Sicilian.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm
All
down.
right.
God.
Okay.
Real Italian.
It's all right. My family's from Naples. It's all pickpockets and thieves.
What? You're literally both Southern Italian. What the fuck are you?
You are not Italian. You're Sicilian. It's very different.
Southern
Naples-
Italians should stick together. We're the ones who. All right.
Uh-huh.
If Sicily wanted to stick, if Italy wanted Sicily to stick to it, they would. Oh no, he's gone full Sicilian.
You're speaking too much Sicilian. We can't hear you.
I'm canceled now. I understand. Another.
Information league's coming, man.
Oh yeah, you mean the mafia? Oh. Oh geez, please don't kill me. So, something I hate in like this age range of movies is like the simple love story between people for no reason.
Yeah.
Like when she finds out that there's more money than $4,000 and that like they're about to get killed by the mob, she's like, "You lied to me."
They've
And it's
known
just
each other
like-
2 days.
Yeah.
Yes, you met this motherfucker in the desert and he was delirious and grabbed your breasts. Like,
That's
like,
the
of
first interaction.
course he lied to you. The only reason you know him is because his friend asked for a tranquilizer to catch a kangaroo. Like,
Imagine if you found out your local crackhead lied to you. It's that and getting upset about it. Like, what?
Yeah, what the hell?
This guy wasn't honest with me?
she's just so fucking like, oh
You'll be
god.
skeptic of crackheads from now on.
She's like, you lied to me. It's like,
You
yeah,
lied
you
to
lied to
me.
No
Lady,
shit.
this is why you live alone in a fucking animal sanctuary in Australia.
Watching Bilby's fuck.
Yeah,
why you live
and they won't
alone.
even.
They won't even.
You can't even
set
get
the mood.
bilbies to fuck, you prude.
She says to the Bilbies, like, "Oh, you could kiss me right now and it'd have no effect on me."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kiss me right now.
Man, yeah, Jess, I hate
that
that
scene.
character.
I hate that
It's real
scene.
bad.
And it's like that scene where it's what is it? Like, you can take this, it'll help the inflammation, but it'll also make your like testicles shrink.
Yeah.
And
Fuck.
she's like,
The one joke she gets.
Yeah.
yeah.
The-
And she's like, I don't really know. But it's just like, I fucking
It's
hate it.
it's not good.
it's just not good. And when he's like, I am Bolo Man, nothing fills me with more hate than when he goes,
What,
"I
is
am
that a
Bolo
reference?
Man."
Is that a reference or something?
Nah, it's just.
He's
thinking
I
Bolo
think he's
Man.
just excited
the
because he's
best at
Bolo.
something.
And like he's saying it like it's like a thing. You know what I mean?
He's
Think of
making
it like
a
the-
thing. It's iconic.
think of it
You know
like
how
the
everyone
Superman line.
walk down the street saying, "Yo, I'm Bolo Man."
I'm gonna start.
That's
I'm gonna
how we
fucking
do it.
start.
Dude, you better fucking show up with that bolo. I'm gonna test you.
Have you ever been
I'm
to
a-
Atlanta? That's what they say every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ATL, they're on fucking rollerblades being like, "I am Bolo Man."
Michael
Alan, what else
Montano
you got?
accent going, I'm bolo man.
What else you get?
Honestly, that's all I have. And I'm never sure if this is a sweatshirt or a jacket. Like
What?
the Brooklyn.
Jacket.
Oh, it's a
But
jacket.
it looks like a hoodie for a lot
There's
of
a
it.
hood. There's a hood on it, but it's a jacket. Like it's
It's a
zipped.
jacket with like a hood on it. Yeah. there's-
It's a jacket's zip. Hoodies don't zip. That's my rule, right?
What about a zip-up hoodie? Well, I think it's the difference.
That's just that's a
in
jacket.
material.
No,
I
that's
think
a
it's
jacket.
the difference in material, like a cloth
A
sweatshirt.
zip-up hoodie is a jacket.
A jacket doesn't necessarily need a hood though.
No, I
Right,
think it's
but
material.
it doesn't. I'm getting pissed.
I
I'm
think.
getting pissed about this.
Well, of course.
Do
you know why,
you want
right?
us to talk about some like a pasta or something to calm you
It's
down?
not. All right, whatever. I'm
I don't
over
know,
this.
like, is it one of
Put
those
some
situations where,
fettuccine
like, all
Alfredo
squares-
between your
all
toes and
rectangles are
calm
squares
down.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know,
Dave, go with your notes. Go with your notes,
no,
Dave.
I'm not done.
See,
Yes, you are.
I'm still interested in like. So you've got the zip-up jacket with a hood.
This is
Like,
redundant.
I
This
think-
is stupid.
I
So a
always just
hooded-
called it a jacket with a hood.
Like a
Can you,
hooded
please cut
sweatshirt.
this?
It's not a hooded sweatshirt. Like,
This
what
is
is
I know,
more-
I
this
don't
is more
think-
interesting
I think
than
this is a
than
jacket.
the entire lone country of Sicily.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, so, but I think a sweatshirt is like a heavy like cotton, you know, versus like a
Yeah, so-
jacket would be something else.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah. But
That's what I
guess
think
you
is
could-
like. So a zip up hoodie is still a sweatshirt if it's like a heavy cotton cloth.
But I mean, I guess you could also add the descriptor of like, you know, it's a light or a heavy jacket with a hood. So then it's like a thin jacket with a hood that zips in the front.
All right, I've
Yeah, like
lost
a rain
interest.
jacket or something.
Yeah, I've lost.
I'm not-
I've kind of given up.
interest.
I'm going to be honest. I stopped listening a very long time ago.
This is a dumb bit.
This
I'm
is
cutting
a really
the bit.
stupid conversation.
stupid.
No, keep it.
Please.
Keep it.
No,
Please
keep it
cut
in
this.
there because
I'm
you know what?
keeping it
People
in.
need
I'm
to know
keeping it
that
in.
this is what sobriety does to you.
I haven't.
I'm saying.
We need to keep it in because Michael doesn't have any notes to begin with.
I have the shut up. I have the Cavs game on another monitor, and I was watching that while you guys were fucking yapping
Talking
away.
about jackets.
I have
and
two
shit.
more notes. They never
Okay.
call him Kangaroo Jack.
No.
No,
That's obnoxious.
Wait. Well, Jesse
the-
says Kangaroo Jack in the flesh.
Oh, she
you're-
does.
Yeah,
And you
she
know what
does.
that means.
What?
She's
She
gonna
was
fuck
in
him.
on it.
Oh,
She's in on it.
she
God
was fucking
damn it.
in on it.
Jimmy,
In on it.
Jesse was in on it the whole fucking time.
And then I also something I hate in movies is when helicopters come out of nowhere when everyone should have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Or like
And, like,
her.
when
Heard it? Yeah,
Yeah, when
Yeah,
the
it's
helicopter
open
comes over the
fucking
cliff.
canyon.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. I don't like that he has Lewis let go of the rope and go for his hand, because why don't they just use the camel rope to pull him up in the first place? That's what's anchoring all their weight to begin with.
No, it's about
So they-
friendship.
Well,
It's
I'm
symbolism.
thinking they just needed like the extension of like a person's body lowering the belts as part of the rope.
It's an allegory.
No, he lets go of the rope and goes for his hand, and that's what makes him slip down more.
What?
It
no,
was satire of the Bush administration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
wait.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. It's 2 years post 9/11, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Charlie is Bush and Lewis is oh god, what was the vice president that sucked?
Cheney.
Cheney, Dick.
And then when they're on the boat, you can see Jesse's nipples through her shirt. And then I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a lot. And then Lewis comes in wearing the same shirt, and you can see his nipples as well.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna fast forward to that part. Where was that?
Yeah,
Where's
real quick. Are you
At the
watching the
end.
Naked Boner Boy version?
that?
Yeah.
I gotta find Blinks the Time Cat in the fucking.
It's hard to
search.
find.
It's hard to find.
I never found Naked Boner Boy. Where was he?
Right here, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate Jerry O'Connell, and I'm glad to never have to watch this movie again.
He's probably a nice guy.
No, he's
Yeah.
probably a fucking piece of shit. He probably punches kids.
Yeah, I hope
You know what? The Turtle Club
I'm-
podcast is going on record saying that Jerry O'Connell beats children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched him kick a pregnant lady down a flight of stairs. And then you know what he said? He said, I am Bolo Man.
Yeah.
Can we get sued for this?
I don't know. One time I saw Jerry
Allegedly,
O'Connell at the
now we're
airport and
safe.
he knocked my burrito out of my hands and he farted on me. He said, "Get gassed."
Oh,
Yes.
It was pretty fucked up.
Classic, man.
Alan, what else you got?
That's
Or is
all.
that it? All right, Dave, take us away.
Oh god, I rewounded the movie and I wound up on the fucking the waterfall scene again.
Good.
Just quick skip out of there.
Dave's stalling because he doesn't have shit.
Oh my
I actually
God,
kinda
Dave,
wanted
you
to-
lied to
I-
me.
So I know we did the meta episode and we don't want to do that again, but there is one thing I do want to talk about that is in the context of the movie. So I know that I'm usually gung ho and like excited about a bunch of stupid things, all because it's funny. Why not? But we don't really have a design for this tattoo. And
Yeah, we do.
We keep talking about like loose ideas, but we don't actually have like a picture of any
What do you
kind.
mean? We literally said we know what we
It's
want.
gonna be a kangaroo that says Charlie.
Yeah, but like, how much of a kangaroo are we gonna go with? Like the head?
It's the outline of a kangaroo.
We talked about this. I'm actually getting mad, and this is proving that you don't have shit because you're coming up with bullshit right now.
What? I 100% do not remember this.
No.
I remember.
I think he's recorded. Isn't it on an episode?
I
think
do
it might be
remember
on the last
talking
episode.
about. I do remember talking about we're gonna get like the Charlie kangaroo tattoo, but I don't remember if we were gonna do like an outline or a head. And
We
I
wanted,
Do you have
we
it?
wanted
like,
an outline of a kangaroo with a speech bubble that says Charlie.
Gotcha. I was
That's
gonna
what we
pitch.
wanted.
I was
What?
gonna pitch the alternative of the police sketch of Jackie Legs with the sunglasses and the goatee, and it just says Charlie.
Oh, I
It's
don't
like a
mind that.
face,
I don't mind that.
Mind
goatee and
that.
sunglasses.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, no.
Alan,
I'm
what do you
fine with
think?
That. We need to get that book soon.
I like it. I wasn't paying attention, I'll be honest.
Well,
stoked.
thank you.
I'm not
Alan,
getting
are
the
you
tattoo.
stoked to get a Tammy and the T-Rex tattoo?
That'll get a tattoo of, although I will.
And then that was actually the follow up. Are we going to be doing this every year now? Because I'm kind of excited to be doing it. I think it's fun.
Listen, I am not.
I'll do it as much as I
committing-
want to do it.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh my
committing
gosh.
to another year after Tammy and the T-Rex until I'm a little bit farther into this.
Well,
Because
yeah, I mean, we did
This
that.
year has been miserable.
And I don't know how I'm going to do with Alan every fucking month, man. This is going to...
So
Just eat some fucking
committing-
penne
Listen,
and then
let's just
calm
say
down.
when we were deciding to have Alan on, I was outvoted.
Ooh,
I
I keep a good crowd then.
But no, I am committing to one more year. And if it's fun again, yeah, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
And every year that we do it, I will get a tattoo. I'll commit to that.
Oh, I'm not committing to that either.
I am committing to the tattoo.
Alan, are you getting the
do
Kangaroo Jack
commit.
tattoo?
I'm not getting a Kangaroo Jack tattoo. Fuck that.
He agreed to Tammy and the
Why
T-Rex,
not?
though.
Yeah, I'll do Tammy and the T-Rex. I feel like this is the last year I can have a safe cop out of. I was just a reoccurring guest.
Oh yeah. Next year, you're fucking forced into it at gunpoint.
Yeah, you got to get at least one tattoo, bud.
Oh man, maybe yeah.
All right, what else you got, Dave?
I mean, I kind of expected that to
Oh
be a
my
longer
God.
conversation.
Oh my
I
God.
am glad though that
Oh
I
my
was able to
God.
kind of pitch my alternate idea for the tattoo with like the police sketch face. I think that's fun.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Great notes, great stuff.
Thanks.
We got
Short,
You're the
sweet,
best.
simple. It's
we got two separate emails. One of which was to my personal email account from
wow.
a Mr. Jacob who we've had on the show multiple times, and he just
Marley.
Yeah, and he just emailed me a link to something saying that Dana Carvey's son died.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It was just a link to that, like an article. And I was like, oh, thanks, Jacob. And I appreciate it, but it's very weird he emailed me because we have texted.
That is weird.
I haven't emailed him on that email account since I initially found him. For
Since you
So-
initially found him.
And I just appreciate it, but I do want to say I am very sorry to Dana Carvey, and we're here for you if you ever want to come on and talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're the first
that's
people he
rough.
wants to
His
talk
adult
to.
son overdosed. And,
But then we also got a more fun email.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
the last one was less fun, but this one.
It's from our Dave's pal Adam, who, as you know, is from the famous segment.
Andrew?
Hey, my
Yeah.
boy Adam.
And this is the email. Hello, Turtle Clubbers. It's me, Andrew/Adam, most hated segment on the show. I just want to say I appreciate your lack of censorship of Scotty's/Steve's email. It wasn't mean, it was just honest. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Taming the T-Rex and super glad Dave told me about the podcast. You guys rock and stay strong the last 2 months because it's near the end. Anyway, love y'all and keep up all the hard work. And then keep your shelves clean.
Thanks, Adam.
I just want to say, Adam, I appreciate that you know that you are from the worst segment on the show's history. However,
Don't
it is
let him
not
get to you,
your.
buddy.
However, it's not your fault.
I think we've been very kind to Adam.
It is not Adam's fault. It is easily the other feller that you know. I'm not going to name names.
I feel like you're trying to pivot blame here. Like,
no.
It wasn't
For context,
just me.
We had an email last month refer to Adam as Andrew. And that is funny.
And then I decided to add some positivity to the show. And okay.
Yeah.
I decided. Oh my god. Fucking double face, man. I decided to write a review for Kangaroo Jack that's like a 5-star review. Like, picture this being just like someone really loved the movie and is trying to get you to go see it back in 2003. But the catch was I couldn't lie.
So you typed this in the chat GPT. Got it.
I did not. Actually, I did type this up myself. I have it in a Google Doc.
Gabagool, gabagool.
I couldn't. The thing is that I couldn't lie. So I couldn't say the movie is hilarious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You had to do it George Washington style.
Yes. Yeah. So I want to run it by you guys, and I want you to give me suggestions of what I can add or fix. Kangaroo Jack 2003, hopping to a theater near you. In this family-friendly comedy directed by up-and-coming director David McNally (Coyote Ugly), two friends find more than they bargained for in the heart of Australia. Charlie Carbone, Jerry O'Connell, and Lewis Booker, Anthony Anderson, starred in a movie about friendship, loyalty, and fun. Charlie is the son of mafia boss Sal Maggio, Oscar winner Christopher Walken, and Charlie and I noticed an editing mistake. After Charlie and Lewis break the trust of Sal, they must travel to Australia to make amends by delivering a package of money. While there, they meet Kangaroo Jack, the titular character, by accidentally hitting him with a car. Jack then accidentally steals the jacket, contains the money, and they have to chase him across the Australian outback in bumbling fashion. This movie is packed full of jokes, love, and teaches us the true meaning of friendship. This, along with inspired performances by Christopher Walken and Michael Shannon, Sal's right-hand man, make for the movie event of the year so far. Plus, who doesn't not want to see a talking kangaroo?
You really stretched the word inspired, but...
Year so far is very funny to me because this came out.
It came out January. It came out January 17th. Yeah.
That's my favorite half lie there.
Yeah, that's a great stretch of the truth.
I don't know if that would convince me though.
Do you think it would convince you that it's a good movie?
No, I think you talk about too much of the plot.
See, that was the issue. Is I kept trying to talk about like what I like about the movie, but I couldn't think of anything that wasn't a blatant lie.
Like, that's the problem.
Like, I can't be like, this movie is funny. Like I said, it's packed full of jokes, but I couldn't say this hilarious comedy. You know what I mean? Like because the movie is packed full of jokes. They're just not good jokes.
That's the problem. Because if you mention the plot at all, it becomes dumb again.
Yes.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting
I
fun
noticed
for the whole
you didn't mention
deal.
Michael Shannon's Oscar noms.
It wasn't before this, I thought, or was it?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
What's he's got the noms for?
Revolutionary Road and Nocturnal Animals.
Oh.
His nominations.
But yeah, do you if you saw that on RogerEbert.com, would you think that this would be a movie you should go see with your family in 2003?
More of a Gene Siskel guy.
It sounds like you're trying to avoid saying something.
I said okay. I was trying to avoid.
I only really get my movie recommendations from the Jeremy Renner app.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of him running down his driveway? Hero.
That's insane. What a guy.
What could I add to make it sound more realistic then?
I was expecting like a fun for the whole family type of line.
It's not. That's a lie.
Well,
you mentioned fun.
I said this is what I said.
Fun, and that part did seem like a lie.
Hold on. It's about a movie. It's a movie about friendship, loyalty, and fun.
It's not about fun though.
I think it's about having fun. I think that's a whole kind of the point of the movie is that they have fun through all of the stress.
They're not having fun at all.
I disagree.
Polo Man.
I think they have fun throughout the whole movie.
Instead of fun, just make it in catching a tricky kangaroo or something like that.
I know, but I think they have fun throughout the whole movie. Even when they're crashing on the plane, they're having fun. It feels like
they're screaming.
There is the line where they're
but he's cracking jokes,
and he's like, "Oh, at least you got to have fun for a while after the hallucination."
Yeah, no, listen, I don't think that's a lie. I think the movie is about having fun. I thought about that a lot.
I think you need more specific details. Like there's a car chase. There are stunts. There's CGI.
There are stunts.
The first 20 minutes of the movie.
An exciting plane scene because the plane scene is kind of exciting.
Well, I could say high quality CGI. I think the kangaroos look really solid in this movie. Actually,
impressive plane scene because they actually did the stunts.
And technically, wouldn't it be?
They really tried to kill Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
Well, it's like an award-winning movie technically because the camel scene won Best Fart.
It did win Best Fart.
That is an award.
But that came out a year later.
that is an award.
that is an award.
There it is.
I will say, and I was under the understanding, I fucked up how we were recording these, but so I have to save a little bit for the epilogue, but I'm building a theory that I'm trying to get something. Okay, I'm trying to get, because we don't have a lot of lore for this movie, and I feel like we need a little more to end off the year. So in the epilogue, I'm going to present something. It's not fully fleshed out right now, but I just want to give a little teaser for that we are going to have more lore that will be accepted.
I
still want to promote the one that Chris brought up of that Christopher Walken's character in this and Joe Dirt are the same person.
Who cares?
It's a continue of the same universe.
Sure.
Because that just makes too much sense.
That would.
So
doesn't he say what his name is in Joe Dirt though?
Yeah, but that was his other life. Sal is 2 lives ago.
Oh, so he was a mob boss, Sal Maggio. And then, Sal went to prison. He faked his own death, became a different mob boss in New York, then went under witness protection.
Different mob boss.
Yeah, and then he snitched and went into witness protection and met Joe Dirt, and he stabbed that guy with a soldering iron.
Yeah, well, tracks.
Tracks.
But I do want to say I'm in a better place. You know, I'm finishing the year strong. I'm going to get to the 100 when for a while I didn't think I'd get there. And I'm very excited to finish the year strong. I'm getting to that 100. And I think Alan should try to get to the 100 too.
Oh, no, dude. She'll kill me. She'll at least leave me. Mostly because I'll be drinking again.
Bitch,
all right, let me ask a separate question. Do you think she will ever think you should stop doing this?
Only if I honestly think if she saw me suffering from this, she would be like, "You have to stop."
Now, the second question: do you think she would ever get to a point where she encourages you to do this?
No.
Is she okay? She seems like a very well-adjusted person. Is this accurate?
Yes.
Why is she with you?
Okay. Classic Sicilian bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't want her to come off as like a humorless shrew. She is very fun. She has come out to a lot of my comedy shows in the past, and she is a very funny person. But she just doesn't want to see me go get as fucked up as I did after the Cat in the Hat. So I honestly think that. Yeah. I think maybe she'd encourage it after we do Tammy and the T-Rex for a few months and sees me have a fun time with you guys doing it.
I'm very curious.
Have a very fun time.
Do you think you will there's a possibility of you having another I don't know, mental health episode due to this movie?
I hope
or
so.
Do you think is that just not going to happen?
So. Make
I
sure you
don't
get it
think
on
so.
audio.
If I did, I would not have done it. I would not have agreed to the next year. But
Yeah.
once a week is not that bad.
No.
Plus, like you're in a lot better space than you were.
Way better. I was in a terrible space in general, as everyone was. It was fucking 2020. That's everyone's least favorite year.
I was delivering pizza. I made a shitload of money.
All right, well, fuck you. Sorry, Dave. I didn't
I think, you know what? I'm going to be honest. Also, those first few months of COVID kind of rocked because I got unemployment and I was making like triple what I was making at my job. So like,
Yeah,
that was pretty
really
dope.
Sucked for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just had a terrible year, and only me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Alan's the only one who had a bad 2020.
I used to say that all the time. Like, I feel like I'm the only one having a hard time right now.
God, I'm the worst one in 2020 right now. God.
It was. I don't want to sound like a baby, but it was like a terribly hard time for me to go
I
from
100% believe that.
Yes.
That sounds like it would be hell.
Just
Because
hearing you regularly
2019,
talk
I was
about
like
it.
literally living out a childhood dream. I had like
Yeah.
finally achieved it, and then on my 30th
Slapped.
birthday, the world's like, "No, you're dead
Nah.
now."
So I think that Michael, are you done with notes? Is that it?
Yeah, I was thinking I could do more. I'm just going to save it, I think. I think
I
it'll be
have
better if
one
I just
more-
save it.
I have one more gripe with the movie before we
Yes.
move on to
Oh.
anything else too.
Only one?
Yeah, well, just one more that I haven't mentioned already.
Yeah.
The Captain, it was a Captain Amazing compass.
Yeah.
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 That scene is so dumb.
Never comes back again.
It never,
Never
comes
comes
back.
back.
It's like the most basic.
You know what it
rule
should
of
be?
Screen.
Yeah, it should be like when they're lost in the desert, they use the compass to find their way north or whatever.
Right.
Like,
Why
how
not?
hard would
Yeah.
that be? How hard
That
would
would
that
be great.
Right, and like there could even be a line from like Lewis, like you're still carrying that thing, and he's like, never leave him without it. That's
Like
the
honestly,
line.
that could be like a wholesome
Yeah.
moment that they still
Yeah.
like oh that
yeah.
thing.
It shows like their friendship is still there under all of this nonsense. You
Yeah,
know,
that would like have one genuine moment in a movie with none of them.
right? Because that's like old Simpsons. You know, like old Simpsons has those genuine moments in like in
like you still
the
get that
jokes,
back
and like it
up.
makes it like funnier in a way because you start caring about the people more too.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
It reveals humanity.
A full spectrum
stupid.
of emotions that you're enjoying.
they
Yeah, yeah.
invented this whole Captain Amazing thing and then just like never followed up on it.
Yeah,
So
we
stupid.
just drop it.
So before we end out the episode, I do want to discuss a little bit of Tammy and the T-Rex in season 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've liked this movie for years, so it's like
Well, I want to Alan, specifically you. What
Hmm?
what do you know about this movie?
So I was telling some friends today at work about it, and it was the first time anyone's ever explained the plot to me. And that is all I know about the movie. I'm a little nervous about it because you guys seem to enjoy the movie, and so I worry that this isn't going to be a fun over and over and over rewatch. But
I don't like the movie. I don't love the movie enough to like. I'm okay with it getting ruined. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like, we enjoyed it enough because we could see that there's like there's kind of that little space
There's
between
stuff there.
the gaps to help fill in.
Like,
Yeah, it's healthier than Kangaroo Jack.
This is a fun bad movie because it's not boring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Do you know
not
the genre?
boring.
Do you know the genre?
no, I know nothing about it. I know
Wow.
I know that. So can I say what the plot of the movie is?
Yeah, you tell
Just
us
say
what
whatever you
your
want.
coworker said.
Yeah.
Okay, so all I know is that somebody takes a high school girl's boyfriend's consciousness and puts it into an animatronic
Yep.
T-Rex.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is all that I know.
That's pretty much the plot of the movie.
Pretty straight up.
I mean, there's more to it, and I think you're
There's
gonna
a
be
lot more.
amazed at some of the weird bullshit that
Yes.
this movie has for no reason.
I would say that's a general plot. That's like the elevator
that is,
pitch.
that is
Yeah.
the general plot. Have you seen anything else from this director? Have you seen Mac and Me?
No.
Oh, that's a classic.
You should definitely check out Mac and Me.
That's just a fun bad movie. Like anyone should watch Mac and Me.
Weird.
There's
director
there's a really
is-
good mystery science
is it-
theater for it.
It's like an
Yeah.
ET rip.
Okay.
An ET ripoff that's sponsored very blatantly by Coca-Cola and McDonald's.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay,
Jesus.
I have seen, like, I know of Mac and Me, and I know of the Ice Pirates.
Yeah.
And Mac and Me has that famous scene that Paul Rudd shows on Conan O'Brien's
Conan.
show all the time.
Yeah, of him falling off the cliff.
Okay.
That's
Oh my god, that's what that's from?
Yeah.
it's Mac and Me. This is incredible. It's a great bit. Paul Rudd did it on Conan's podcast last year, and it was so fucking funny.
I love that joke.
And Conan's like, you can't do that on a podcast. No one is looking. And Paul Rudd's like, yeah, do you think it'll work? It's so good. But no, yeah, so this is the same director behind the genius visionary behind Mac and Me, who decided I'm gonna make an amazing movie with Paul Walker and Denise Richards, called Tammy and the T-Rex, and we are going to watch that. So okay, ground rules here. Again, minimum once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 100 again.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before we do that, Mac and Me, you said it was a ripoff of McDonald's and Coca-Cola?
No, it is sponsored blatantly.
Okay, yeah.
By Coca-Cola and McDonald's.
And on the Wikipedia, it says it's made to provide royalties to the McDonald's Foundation.
Like literally, there's like a McDonald's commercial.
I mean, his name is
5
Mac.
minutes long.
His name's Mac.
Mac. He drinks
it's Mac and
Coca-Cola
Me.
in like every scene. It's blatantly sponsored, and it's an ET ripoff.
All right.
Starring
What's that other
Miles
ET
in a
ripoff?
wheelchair.
Nuki? Is that one?
Nuki.
Oh, that's what the Limp Bizkit song's about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit wishes, dude.
Listen, actually, we're shouting out Limp Bizkit. Break Stuff Goes Hard, so we're big Limp Bizkit fans on the
Stuff Goes
on the
Hard.
We're rolling.
Would you say
keep
that it's
rolling,
just
Limp
been
Bizkit.
one of those days when you don't want to wake up and everything is fucked?
Dude, you know what's funny?
Sucks?
At work, I'll ask someone like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they're like, "It's just one of those days." And I go, "Where you don't want to wake up?" And they always look at me like, "What?"
I do that all the time, but I keep going until they
me
don't
too.
want me to
Bit.
go.
You gotta
Yeah.
commit to the bit. That's showbiz, baby. Even if no one understands the reference, you gotta keep going.
Ripping someone's head off.
We used to make fun of that a lot when I played with a band because we would always like it sounds so whiny when he goes.
Yeah.
It's all about the he said she said.
He said bullshit. Yeah.
It's like he goes high and whiny, and it's all about the he said she said bullshit. It's like
You think you better
so
quit?
much like an adult man crying.
Yeah.
It's all he said she said bullshit.
Have you ever seen the John Travolta movie that Fred Durst directed?
No.
What's it called? Michael, we've talked about it. He's the fanatic. The fanatic.
Oh, that Fred Durst made that?
Fred Durst
Holy
directed that, which is
shit.
why there's that scene where the actor guy is listening to Limp Bizkit and telling his son, "This is when music was good, man."
The fanatic. Good
it's
God.
not. It's not.
Yeah, Alan, if you like bad movies, you should check out The Fanatic with John Travolta. It's incredible.
Fred Durst
Also,
has
Big
a-
and Hairy, just in general.
Oh, I watch Big and Harry once a year sometimes. Like
Love
that shit.
movie. I have
like,
that on DVD.
Yeah.
But no, The Fanatic is very bizarre because John Travolta plays, I believe, what is supposed to be an autistic man.
Yeah.
But it's a very offensive portrayal because John Travolta has an autistic child, and he based his performance off of his own son. The problem is that his son was 5 years old, and John Travolta is John Travolta.
Yeah.
So John
Yeah.
Travolta is acting like an autistic 5-year-old, like literally,
Yes.
like the entire movie, and it's supposed to be a horror movie.
What the fuck?
It is.
I'm watching this.
It's really great. It's the
All right, let's
first
do
line
the.
of
All right,
dialogue.
we're doing the Fanatic next year.
The first line of dialogue is John Travolta going, I can't talk very long. I gotta poop.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Adding
Can we watch that movie? Can we watch that movie for a year?
No,
Can we do
that one gets boring. That's dull.
It is.
Devin Sawa's in it.
Yeah, Devin Sawa, Stan.
Oh, he's
All
the
right.
creepy photographer.
All right, we're gonna sign out, guys. If you
Yeah.
if
Wait,
you
you
want
didn't go
to
through the Tammy and T-Rex rules.
Oh yeah,
What
rules.
rules?
Oh,
Minimum
yeah,
once
shit.
a week.
Fuck. Yeah, Michael.
We discussed last month that
Sicilian skirting the rules.
we will only like we're not going to set any goals for ourselves, but I guess Michael's trying to break that already.
Hundo, baby, Hundo.
I'll do like
Dave, do Hundo.
max 75.
Hundo.
If I go over 75, You guys
Alan.
the punishment.
Alan, hit me with the hundo.
No fucking way. I'm hitting you with 52 flat.
What?
52
What?
flat.
You're not watching any extra?
God, no.
Minimum king. Minimum king.
All
No,
right.
dude, this is... I'm with Eli on this one. I'm doing it once a week.
Hey, what is... double face. Can you hit me with a hundo?
I'll hit you with 100% of my shaft.
He's right.
Wow.
All right.
Double face, you're so wise. Your swag too
Double
different.
face.
Your smoke too loud. Your bitch too bad. They'll kill you.
Your vibe too huge. Don't eclipse the sun.
I'm a real motherfucker from the mainland.
From the mainland.
But so yeah, taming the T-Rex, y'all. We're gonna do that next year.
I'm
We're
going
gonna
at
do an
least 60.
epilogue at the end of this year, just like a short half episode. Alan will not be in that, but then starting in early January,
Can be if you want, bud.
Alan will be
Nope.
in every episode. Alan is our new host.
That's fair.
I'm excited.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
Any other rules? I can't think of anything else.
No betting.
No,
Michael?
I'm not following that rule. We're gonna
You
have to have some
Sicilian
bets.
fuck?
I love
Yeah, I'm
bets.
gonna have to. Yeah, I'm a big better.
Okay. All right, and then I am, as of right now, dipping out of the betting, but I know that will change. I just want to say that to protect myself right now.
Listen, we're all betting. We're all betting. Come on, you can't not bet.
I'm gonna bet every one of you.
Yeah.
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 I would rather not bet, but I don't. So I'm trying to make this much easier next year. I want next year to be fun again because this year, especially the second half, has not been very fun.
No.
I've been pretty
Yeah.
miserable the last few months. This episode is the exception. I'm having more fun, but the last couple months have fucking sucked. So next year I will do whatever I feel is fun, but I will hit the minimum.
All
I'm
right.
going
Is anyone,
60 plus at least.
no, dude, hundo. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to add now that we're all committing to watching 100 watches next year?
No.
Yeah, I want to add one thing, sweetie. If you hear this episode, I'm sorry for all the things I said. You're a
Hey,
fine
get-
lady.
Get
I've been
hyped.
here the whole
He's going to
time,
have a new
Alex.
tattoo next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
right on my shaft.
Yeah.
Just like the rest of us.
Hey.
All right. Email us at the Turtle Club 69 and follow us on Twitter at Turtle Club Pod. And I will. We'll see you guys at the end of the month. Thanks.
Good
for
luck on
listening.
this last month, boys.
Hey,
You're all
Thanks,
heroes.
man. I
You're
kinda-
doing it with
I
me,
kinda
right?
need
You're
it.
doing it with me.
Yeah, you're
Alan's
catching
gonna
up to
hit
the
100
100,
this
right?
month.
Yeah.
I see the goal. I just gotta get there.
I honestly.
Good night.
If
Good
either
night,
of you guys hit 100,
everyone.
I'm gonna
Shut
be
up, you
fine.
Sicilian
Whatever.
fuck.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Good
day.
night.
Toes and turtles.
Good day, mate.
Bye bye.
It's
No,
my
it's-
hairdressing scissors.
Dude, we're cutting that fucking jacket thing, right?
All right, all you turtos and turtettes. That's the show. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.